what is happening with Death Island?
Island.
Because, okay, so Tom Savini was in Ted Bundy, right?
Yep.
And so that was listed as in pre-production in 2001, right? And I remember reaching out to him and saying, hey, I was also an actor in Ted Bundy. Like, do you think this is me as a young actor with no agent trying to get jobs. Sure. So I reached out to him and I said, like, hey, can I maybe be in your movie? Because we have a mutual friend, whatever. And at the time he said, like, maybe, I don't know. We're trying to get it off the ground. So that was 2001. And now it's 2021. And I'm like, wait a minute. I see you listed as like potential cast for this movie. Please tell me what this is.
Your guess is as good as mine. What I think is you need to find the funding and you need to co-direct it with Tom Savini.
Right. Remember that kid who emailed you in 2001? Yes. Well, I'm here to co-direct with you. I'm sure
exactly. You just go with it. Right. Dude, I have no clue. But what's funny that you say that, I have a podcast and we consistently talk about Tom Savini and a movie that we were supposed to do called Vampirates. And what's funny about this is that Tom, when I had him on our podcast and we were talking about Vampirates, he was kind of looking at me like a little sideways. I'm like, oh, poor Tom doesn't remember. And it wasn't until this moment that I realized it wasn't Vampirates, it was Death Island. Which had similar things going on in them. But that is why Tom did not have a lot to say about it on the podcast. This is the wrong movie.